Hollywood and Michiana will take an exclusive look at the red carpet event for a locally produced movie.
Classroom clash. Ball State University says it's investigating an incident in class involving a professor and a student.
Gone too soon. Learn the impact that renowned actor, writer, and director Terry Jones had on people worldwide as we mourn the death of a famous Monty Python member.
All that and much more up next on Buzz in the Bend.
From our studios at Riley High School, it's time for Michiana's #1 student talk show, Buzz in the Bend.
Hello and welcome to Buzz in the Bend, Michiana's #1 student talk show. I'm Alex Almanza from Riley High School.
I'm Cecily Ball from Adams High School.
And I'm Ryan Pandori from Riley High School.
Now, when us Northern Indiana folk think of the phrase locally produced, corn and soybeans are usually the first thing to come to mind. But have you ever considered a locally produced movie to be something that we'd see right here in our own backyard?
The red carpet, the lights, the crowd. It's all the glitz and glamour you'd expect from a Hollywood premiere. Locally shot and produced film The Shade Shepherd had its Indiana premiere at the AMC Showplace 16 in South Bend last week.
I'm starring in a movie, that's me on the picture right here if you can see it. It's The Shade Shepherd, a 1980s movie. I got a bow and arrow. I'm trying to get my brother to the Canadian border to escape a murder charge.
Hey boys.
This feels like a Hollywood premiere, and that was our goal here. Try to give, the local people, especially the people who really worked on the movie, the cast and the crew locally, who just put their heart and soul into this. Nobody was getting rich on this one. And, to give them a night like this, an event like this, I just think it's really special.
Everyone who's here tonight and everyone who's not here on this crew really made the film a reality. Movies aren't made by one person. They're not made in a vacuum. It's a team sport. And we had so many incredible people that, donated their time, so many people who came out and just, worked really long hours with us and put their heart and soul into this movie, and the movie wouldn't exist, especially in its current form, without any of them.
In addition to the premiere, the audience also got to participate in an open Q&A discussion with the cast and crew. The overall feedback was positive.
There wasn't anything that really didn't fit in the movie.
Now, if you're interested in seeing it for yourself, it's not widely available yet, but will be on video on demand, DVD, and Blu-ray later this year. In South Bend, I'm Alex Almanza, SBS-TV.
I don't know what to do.
I have an idea.
Now, of course, without spoiling the whole movie, all three of us were there and we saw the movie. What were some of your favorite things about it? Of course, without spoiling.
Right. I think the cinematography was just beautiful. All the shots looked like they were meant to be there, and it just looked really, really good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I agree. The acting, like you said, phenomenal. I think it was a good cast and crew that worked on the movie. It was great.
Yeah, and you would never think twice that it was made right here.
Oh, no, yeah.
Absolutely not.
As expected, for it being a local movie and, not being a Hollywood level movie, you're going into it not expecting it to be as great as it was. It was definitely surprising how good it was.
Right, and a very enthusiastic crowd. My favorite part was, of course, the graphics. Now, I can't go too much into detail, but those were amazing. The director did a phenomenal job of coordinating everything. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Hollywood stars and comedy icons shared their favorite memories in honor of Monty Python founding member Terry Jones after news broke early last Wednesday morning that he passed away at age 77. Terry Jones, a star of the seminal comedy group Monty Python, who delivered some of the most famous lines in comedic history, has died at age 77.
And what you burn apart from witches? More witches!
Jones earned a spot in the British comedic lore in the late 60s, and from there he displayed success as a director, screenwriter, and author. This is Ryan Pandori, and you're watching Buzz in the Bend. The Welsh comedian and filmmaker who directed many of Monty Python's classic films, including Life of Brian, died Tuesday after a battle with a rare form of dementia.
Wow. You know, it's one of my biggest fears, losing someone that you know closely. You know, going through dementia. It's like they're just not even there anymore. I mean, it's tragic. But it's heartwarming to see that Hollywood stars and you know, all the surviving members of the Monty Python group came together to honor this legend. This is, you know, this is one of the greats. So how does this affect you guys? I mean, how does it go?
Well, I mean, I only watched The Holy Grail one time, and I didn't really watch it all the way. It was in a history class, and I kind of fell asleep. But, I mean, from what I watched, it was really funny, and I feel like anyone could enjoy the movies.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I grew up watching that movie over and over and over, and it's just very sad to see somebody go. So.
Right. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Yeah.
Campus police were called to a Ball State University Marketing 310 class when Sultan Benson, a student at the university, allegedly refused to move seats when instructed by a teacher during class. When police arrived, they asked if Benson was being destructive, and multiple people in the class said no.
University police enter the classroom in the Weidiger Business Building. That's when the professor, whose students identify as Shaheen Borna, told officers Benson could stay if he moved seats.
I told him, my laptop is plugged up, it's charging. I don't really want to move. I'm not comfortable with moving. The only other outlet is right in front of the classroom. And you keep walking back and forth, so that just wouldn't be smart.
In an interview with Newslink Indiana on Wednesday, Benson says he feels the professor abused his power.
The first day, maybe 2 days, he boasted on how much power he has at Ball State.
Ball State says they will continue the investigation.
So, who do you think went too far?
I mean, as a student, I guess in that perspective, I'm thinking maybe the teacher, because I wouldn't try to like do anything to disrupt class. If he wants to sit there and he's refusing, honestly, I'd probably just move on and just continue with the class, maybe talk to him after the class is over, maybe not call the campus police. I think that's a little much.
A little too much of a big deal out of it. Yeah. On Sunday, January 19th, Riley High School had its annual midwinter dance at the Brick in South Bend. Our first-year reporter, Rayana Heron, was there to capture some of the memories at this semi-formal event. There were plenty of refreshments and dancing. The students were all hyped over the music that was being played at the event.
So far, the music's pretty popping. I like it, and there's a lot of friendly faces to see.
Now, before we end the show, take a look at this. Riley's principal, Mr. Henderson, is seen here getting groovy. Riley hyped the school up for last Friday's homecoming games with some Olympic games and a half-court shot competition, all being emceed by JTM Entertainment. As always, be sure to click that subscribe button and tap the bell icon to get notified when we upload a new video. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. With that, we'll see you next time.